s'il te plaît, sors-moi de cette obscurité écrasante. Montre-moi la lumière, garde-moi dans ton cœur. Je me languis de toi et je m'en
Sir, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
montre-moi
All right, I think we can just hop in. Hey, howdy, hi, hello, how are y'all doing? Pleasure to be back here again, hanging out with everybody. Oh god, is everything functioning? I think it is. I don't know why, but my computer on like Chrome and stuff is lagging like crazy, and I have no idea why. Like, it is lagging very aggressively, and it's making no sense, because all of my stuff is working fine. In fact, the most aggressive things right now are OBS and lies. Wait, that means that one of those might be actually causing issues. Oh god, no, it's lagging like crazy, and I don't know why. Maybe I can turn off voice mod. I don't really have a lot of stuff to use with that one quite yet, so we could probably cut that one out. Everything else is necessary, though. So we are just gonna run with that. Let's see, either way, hi, welcome, thank you for joining us. Oh, wait, shit. Crap, I forgot. The stream starts with just chatting stuff, just for a little bit to like get into the flow of shit finally again, and then we pull into a game. Nope, you can't do that on YouTube. Where is it? Nope, come on. No! J-U-S-T. That is how you spell it. Not tags, you dumb... I'm doing this to myself. There we go. And we're good. All right, we did it. All right, hi, welcome. Thank y'all for joining me, whoever does whatever. If it's laggy, let me know, but so far it seems to be working fine. So far, kinda. I don't know. But how are y'all doing today? I am tired, but you know, fuck it, we're gonna work with it. Day was kinda like weird. Like, I was just hella late to work today, out of nowhere, cause I basically, when I get into work, like, even if I have like a shift that starts like way later, I will basically start that shift miles later. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not doubling. Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, I could probably put over to the fireplace. Yeah, okay. So basically, if I have a shift that's going to start, I am terrible in the mornings. I get literally nothing done. So I will just start, I will stay up sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock at night just so that I can wake up and have 8 hours directly from when I get up. And I apparently set up for like a time clock I had a few days ago. So I was like an hour late? Whoopsie doodle. I guess that's what happens when you keep waking up at like midnight, 1 o'clock and getting 8 hours. But you know, we're gonna work with it, because fuck it, we ball. I balled with worse, I've balled with more, all with less. Ugh. Shh. Fucking... Oh my god, the lag is so bad. How do I get this to function? Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. There we go. Oh my god, everything here is lagging so hard. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, just for a basis of thing, checked out some research and stuff. Basically, every once in a while, I will sit here. I talk to myself very often when I'm outside of work. And I will talk to myself about different interesting topics. And then I'm like, I should talk about that on stream. And then I never do. Partially because I completed the entire talk I had with it off stream to myself in the middle of nowhere, like on a drive or while I'm doing dishes. So I basically have started to like take a wheel and just like throw in a bunch of random topics I talk about in my head. Then, what is it? So I built like a little list and like a little wheel of just the random topics that I talk to myself on so that I have, because I've discovered more and more, I'm not good at this shit. Shh. Okay. So I've just built my, brubber, okay. Hey, he's talking about valid stuff. I should not be mad at, because I also asked him these questions, so it's important. It's fine. All right. It's just a city saying it at the same time that I'm trying to do this, but that's whatever. I love you. But basically, so I've sat here and I've just like collected a bunch of little topics and shit that I just kind of have to allow myself to be able to talk about shit while I'm streaming. Because, what is it? What is it? Because, like, I've discovered more and more, I don't talk that much when I stream. So I'm just sitting here just, like, basically commenting on the shit inside of the game. And that's boring to me. Like, I want to be able to do other stuff with it to make jokes and riff. But it feels like the only time I do that is when I'm with homies. But also those homies can't always play. And I don't stream on days when they can. And it's a massive clusterfuck that I'm dealing with on my own. But it's whatever. We're working with it. We're figuring it out. But no, so I built this wheel full of random shit that I can work with that I've talked to myself about. And it just dropped with, if you sell your body for science, you don't get to pick what science. Which is, I did not expect that. Out of anything on this little wheel to come up, I completely forgot about that. But it's not wrong. I learned about that recently. Basically, if you were to, like, if you pass away and then you sell your body for, like, science stuff, you might think, like, oh, yeah, it's being used to, like, cure cancer or fight off diseases. But it could also be used by the military to just test, like, hey, yo, what's this bomb do to a person? And then they test it, and it's like, yup, that does it. And then they'll just send back the, like, cremated stuff to, like, the family. But it's like, it's very funny to think about that. It's like, I could like be curing cancer or something. It's like, that is true. But you could also teach people what happens when you're shot by an M1A2 Abrams. And that's hilarious to me. That it's like, I could save the planet, or I could teach one random chuckle nut at how to fire a gun. I wonder if that's the case in, like, other countries, where it's like, I feel like a lot of places have stuff where, like, you sell your body, because it's like, it could be used for medical research, it could be used for teaching students, your body can be used for, I don't know, I think you have to, I'm pretty sure the, like, kidney donation thing and I'm pretty sure, like, the thing where you, like, donate your organs and the stuff where you sell your body to science are, like, two different branches? But I also don't know for certain. They could be under the same boat. Where, like, maybe you can do both? Or maybe you need all your kidneys and stuff to actually, like, I guess that depends on the research. If you're doing kidney research, then maybe. I don't know enough to say for certain, honestly. Yo, can we get a doctor in chat? What, there's like a viewer that probably isn't me? Can we get a doctor in chat in here to tell us what happens if you're on both the organ donation section and the if you'd like check off selling your organs to the like donation registry or whatever and giving your body over to science? I feel like if you do that, it would actually do the thing where you have to, where like you're probably just gonna be used by like the military. What kind of I really don't know. It's interesting to think about, but I don't know enough about any of the topics to really like say for certain, if that makes sense. Hubbubaloo. Okay, you know we're gonna pull that one off. Let's see. How do I do that? Hold on. Oh, fuck. How far down is it? At least it's like halfway down. That wasn't an early topic I thought of, and now it's gone. Cause what the fuck, me? Like, I know part of that is that like I had a buddy going through something that like where that's where I learned about this stuff, but it's also it's very wild to me. It makes sense that like there's not a lot of ways to really like practice medical stuff without something or to like learn about this kind of research without like cadavers and other things. Let's see. Like, I feel like it's really hard to learn about this kind of stuff without something like a cadaver or like some way to like a thing to work off of. And I know that there's also like animals as well, apparently, that you could, but I don't know enough about the industry to really like say for certain. You know what, let's find a new topic. Let's find something that's less insane and morbid, you know? That would probably be smart. Let's see. Now that is something I'm actually really interested in talking about. I want to learn how to metal scream so that I can understand the metal accent. Basically, a while ago, my buddy was showing me metal music, and he was like, this is one that really pulls at my heartstrings because it's like someone losing like one of their best friends to like drugs or something. And it's like he's telling me about this, and then the song plays, and I can't understand any of it. Like, it's playing, and I'm over here just like, I can't see. I can't see what's actually like, I can't hear the emotions that he's talking about. All I can hear is, like, screaming. And I was just like, what the heck, man? I can't hear any of this. And he's like, this one's about, like... Okay, I gotta shoot that one. Let's see. I thought I removed that one. Because, like, well, maybe. I don't know. Hold up. Load. I believe in you. Come on. You got this. Let's see. Why are you not loading well? Why are you lagging like crazy? Come on. I believe in you. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? God damn it. Okay. Ah, fuck it. Okay. Whatever. All my shit's breaking. But it's working, so that's what matters. Let's see. Basically, so my buddy was playing... playing like metal music a while ago, right? And he was talking about like the kind of like the emotions that were inside of the music he was playing, where it's like, this is about a guy who lost like one of his friends to drugs. And like, I was listening to it and I couldn't understand any of the lyrics. So it was a lot harder for me to get it besides just the emotion in the back. And that really frustrated me. So, or like some other ones that were talking about like a dude getting married, or like, what was another one? Like losing a daughter. And I'm sitting here listening to these. It's like, all I can feel is the scream. Like I can't actually like hear any deeper than that. And I can't understand it. And that really frustrated me. But that's what I began to realize, like, this kind of works like a dialect. Like, I feel like, what is it called? They're called fry screams and false chord screams. They're the most common, like, metal screams in a sense. But I feel like those basically work like a dialect. Like, if I could somehow possibly, like, learn this dialect and, like, how to do this and talk, like, awk with that, I might be able to learn how to, like, hear it. Because I want to be able to hear that. It feels like I'm, like, locked away from it, and I don't want to be. Because I got into metal more recently because of, like, what was it? Boy What? The group. And... Or, no, it was, like, one guy making, like, fucking SpongeBob metal. And it's a lot of fun. And I recommend it if you don't... As, like, a kind of a gateway drug to trying out other metal. But it's, like, I want to be able to understand the stuff and like get into it more and learn about it and be able to hear it and feel it. I just can't understand the screams. But I feel like if I could enjoy it. Oh God, I want to be able to do that. I gotta practice more. The issue is like I've been trying to learn about what is it called? I've been trying to learn more about to get to that point. I have been trying to learn like the different parts of my throat, like the vocal cords or like the larynx and all this other stuff. But it's like it's like different, like there's like 4 different points in your throat or in your vocal area that you have to like figure out to be able to understand and control your voice a lot better. But it's like a kind of a long process just loaded with exercises. And it's like, I need more dedication so that I can actually do this because I really want to do stuff like that. I want to learn how to do like a metal scream or like learn like more accents. Hell, I need to learn how to make a Perry the Platypus noise because I am supposed to be playing a One Piece D&D campaign. I've never watched One Piece, by the way. Where I'm playing a kickboxing platypus botanist who is a specialist in devil fruits. And like, I have to somehow, and for some reason I've given myself the thing that I want to learn how to do the Perry the Platypus noise, despite the fact that the main training you have to do for it is learn how to gargle water, hold the water. That's really damn hard, apparently. And it just takes hours upon hours of training. Which I have none. Like, I feel like with enough training I can get there. I just have to somehow get there. And it's gonna take fucking forever, but I want to do it. I want to do it so bad. I love learning about different accents and stuff. That's part of the thing of like, if you remember when I first, when I first started like streaming on Kick and other platforms besides YouTube because YouTube doesn't push at all. If you don't know, basically, what do you mean if you don't know? Austin, shut up. Basically, I have been like, I love learning about different accents and stuff. And like, if you remember, or if you were there when I like first was like streaming on Kick and stuff, I would occasionally just like flip to a Scottish accent. And it kind of occurs occasionally when I'm talking about it. I don't intend for this to happen, but it is quite common. But basically, it happened quite a lot more if I ever flubbed on my words. And it can be a little weird at times, but I do think it's quite fun. Like, because I love learning about different accents, and obviously I'm not the best at it, as you can clearly tell. It's not the best Scottish accent you've ever heard, but that's partially because I haven't done a lot of training with the Scottish accent, minus just occasional clips, because I think it's very interesting, and I like doing it for D&D and other objects, but there's so many other options than just Scottish and American. Because, like, if y'all have heard it before, there are some times where I get a little bit more of a sudden drawl with it, but it mostly just occurs when I'm talking about it, where it starts to come out a little bit more, but I can't fight the fact that it's still there. It just doesn't show up incredibly often. But there's also an Irish accent, which is not the best either, but it's the best I got. What is quite funny, however, is there are some times where I will make a mistake in one and switch to the other. For example, there are times where I've accidentally not rolled my R while doing the Scottish accent, and when it happened, it was close enough to the Irish accent that it just swapped over randomly. And it's very interesting to just see how it works in my head, having all these little voices in a little box and just swapping them around here and there. Because, like, axe, break out, break, yeah, we good, we Gucci, we back in American now, perfect. But it's like, there's so many different accents across the world that it's like, I love being able to learn how to do all these different accents and stuff. Like, what is it? I recently saw something with Heavenly, and it was a woman by the name of Radioactive. She's another VTuber. I think she's a spider or something. But she showed up, and let's see. Like, he was talking about, like, what was it? What was the thing he was talking about? He was talking about, like, gooning in someone's shower. I don't know why, fully. I can't remember the exact context. But then, like, apparently he was staying with a friend recently, Radioactive. And she showed up in his stream, and immediately I was like, oh my god, I love her voice. Because her cadence is so interesting. Because it's like, she shows up and it's like, hi. Just a little curious. Did you goon in my shower? Sweetheart, why? And it's such a good, like, cadence, and it is so much fun to mimic and mess with, because I don't know. It's so sarcastic, but that's just how she talks, and it's so interesting to work with that. In fact, let me... Oh fuck, what did I do? What did I do? How do I do this? There we are! Right, I'm gonna just put on the regular eyes for a second, because when I'm talking like this, I don't think you're expecting these eyes, are you? You're expecting something a little closer to these eyes, because it's a very fun accent to put on, and I love doing it. It's so nice to just be able to dick around with a new voice, and it's surprisingly easy to mimic, which I think is very fun. I don't know. I do apologize if this is not intended as me let me try to break out of it a little bit. This is not intended as me trying to, like, make fun of her. It's just, I genuinely love her cadence. It's so, like, fun to listen to. And it's so fun to, like, mimic. Like, I would love to be able to run a character, or in, like, if I was, like, DMing for, like, D&D or something, I would love to be able to run a character like that. It kind of reminds me of, like, there was something of like, we were playing a game recently, me and my buddies. It's a D&D game. I'm not going to say exactly what it's a TTRPG. I'm not going to say which one because I'm not going to out myself like that right now. But basically, it has something in there called disposition on basically how much a person likes you when they see you. And it could be stuff of like, someone could be like more racist to a race, or like maybe you're slimy, so your people don't like you as much. But there was something where a dude got a really good roll on disposition with a character, and this was apparently a fine lady in a shop, and it was very funny, because my buddy basically had to roleplay being enraptured with the most awkward man on the planet. So like he's sitting there and he's like, "Excuse me, madam, could I possibly get some of this?" And she's like, "Oh, but of course. Is there anything else you need, darling? This is fantastic music to be playing behind this. I'm gonna put back on these eyes because I feel like they fit the setting a lot better." And it was so funny because this very sultry woman was talking to him, and he was just flubbing the entire time. And it's very funny because he was doing this, and I mimicked, like my DM was doing this and he was having fun, and then I mimicked it, and I was just like, "Oh, do you have to go now? If you need a minute to rest, there's a lovely bed in the back you could join me in." And my DM was like, "Whoa, buddy, listen, wow, could you save the roleplay to me? My God." It was so funny just hearing them be like, "Austin, you're talking way too sexy right now. I need you to stop, please. I'm begging you." And I was like, "What's wrong? Is there a problem?" It was so, it's kind of funny to say, but it was so funny just watching them squirm a little bit with just me just popping off with this sultry little voice. Oh God, that was so much fun. I gotta DM again, man. I have not done it in so long, and I really want to DM again. I just don't have the fucking time. Like, I have so much shit that I have to do and that I want to do, and I've also got other buddies who are also DMing or wanting to DM, and it's like, there's just no fucking time. Like, I'm doing this, like, because it's like, I've got my job, I've got friends, I've got other friends, I've got streaming, and I'm trying to expand on the streaming, like, as you saw by the starting soon screen. Like, fuck, I've kind of, like, hell, even recently, I've, like, figured out some, like, lore stuff that I want to figure out. I gotta figure out what's up with this new clip thing, because, like, it's showing up in that chat, but it's not showing up in, like, the stream manager. How do I just delete a chat? Why can't I just delete a chat? Just a chat. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jesus. Okay. Does it delete on here? It deleted it on here. And then this person, whomst I have never seen before. Who the fuck are you? Ah, fuck it. Just... How the fuck do I do this? Oh God. Everything is breaking. Help. Help. Everything is breaking and shitting its pants. It's whatever. Let's see. But everything on the main line is functioning, and that's what matters. Let's see, because like the stream appears to be working. I should actually probably check it on Kick as well, just to make like super duper sure that it's not just shitting its pants. Hello? Hello? Oh god. Yes, I am 18. I promise. Are you working? Are you working? Hey! It's working. A-okay. We're Gucci. Perfecto. Listen, it's working in 2 areas. That's all I need. But I'm going to stick to the, what is it? I'm going to stick to the Twitch one. Because if it's working in 2 areas, that means it's working in 3 just fine. It just means that my system is lagging, like, an ungodly amount. Okay. With that, I think we can finally just actually get into streaming stuff. So, or not streaming stuff, but like playing Lies. Lies of P. So, let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Just chatting. Lies. Rare. Let's see. Lies? Lies of P. White Day. I've never seen that one. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sub counts. I have... Am I actually at a point where I've, like, earned sub counts on here? Or is it just something that everyone gets, even at the base? I also just discovered that I apparently have channel points. So I'm gonna have to work on that one, too. Because that's one thing that has been weird, is, like, I've been trying to figure out how to get Botrix working, because I don't have any form of, like, channel point stuff. I do not have any form of, like, channel point stuff on... what is it? What's it called? What's it called? Let me make sure everything's working. Lies of P, and that one has Lies of P. Okay. Basically, I don't have any form of, like, channel point thing on Twitch because it's something that's held for people who I think get, like, affiliate, which is, like, 50 followers or something, and I am nowhere near. Honestly, for good reason, because I know the kind of... Oh, wait. Give me back my funny eyes. God, how long was I naked for? Jesus. But basically, I recognized recently that my content was kind of shit. With something. Like, I was watching my stream of, like, Turok 3, and I was just... I just couldn't really watch it. And it made me realize, like, I really gotta get this shit better. So, like, that's part of why, like, I got this new starting soon screen. I figured out some better colors and stuff. I actually have, like, channel banners now. Damn. Nope. Just nope. Okay. Curses. All right, let's do that real quick. Oh, right. I don't have proper emotes anymore. I forgot about that. What happened to the Twitch emotes? Twitch ones, right? Global, where's my old favorites list? Of, like, the kapow and stuff. Hello? Where's all my stuff? Oh no! Sure? Is that how that's gonna work? How's that gonna work? Is it gonna come out? Native menu. The fuck have you been? Native menu. How do I make the native menu the default? Oh, wait, shit. It's in a different menu. God damn it. I gotta do it in this one. Bah, 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 bah. Bah. Bah, bah. Is that gonna work? That worked! Nailed it. God, I'm good at this. All right, with that, we're going to close this. We're also gonna close the stream topics. We're gonna do this. We're gonna not save the thing that's telling me to unmute. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna unmute. I think 45% is good. Okay, and now that this is lagging like crazy, we are going to pray and hope for the best. That didn't work? What do you mean that didn't work? Well, what the hell? I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with that. What the? Why is it? What? Hold up. Stream shit? No. Not stream shit. Steam games. Steam capture. Okay, why was that not perfecto on it? That was weird. Okay. All right, but I think we're good. I think we're golden to start. So, bucket. That's working. That's working. Yeah, fuck it. Let's jump in. I should still be quite rusty, but I will admit I was kind of popping off last time. But that is partially because we're on New Game Plus, and I'm a lot stronger than the guys I'm currently fighting, while also gaining a shit ton of stuff to be able to beat them more quickly. Let's see. What chapter am I on? I need to make it to chapter 9. And I'm currently on chapter 6. The start of chapter 6, by the way. Or basically the start of chapter 6. I gotta, like, let me push back my mouse pad a little bit. How long have I been fucking muted? I hate myself sometimes. Okay. So at least part of it is God, how long have I been muted? Okay. Sweet Christ. Oh, I know how to fix part of this. Well, technically, maybe. Stream. Let's set it to normal latency. That could help a little bit. If only, let's see. It's not receiving enough. God, what the fuck is going on? Pretty please. Kill me. Okay. Because like the issue is I have just enough bandwidth to do this. Like I have just enough internet speed that I can do stuff like this. And when you have only just enough internet speed, it can cause a plethora of issues. Okay. So both of them are caught at the same place. It's just that it's not pushing it out. Okay, let's drop it even further. Let's go to 6K. Because that is technically currently my max. Hello? It's not connected to any headphones, and the volume is maxed out. Oh, right, this is probably back to where I was still muted for some fucking reason. Why the hell was I muted? Is that like my default? I really hope I didn't accidentally press like the button or something. Pretty please, just work. I'm begging yous.